Well, it's official. Disney, as you know, which I believe to be for a long time, is morally bankrupt. See? Now, there's a lot of things, and it just keeps pouring out. And now, the eyes of the nation are on Disney, and they can't get them off of them, meaning they see what they're doing. So, of course, you might have heard about the leaked Zoom meeting about how to push more not only gay but trans characters. They say, oh, we got a good amount of them, but we don't have enough in lead roles. We don't have enough this, that, and whatever. And they want to push the sort of sexualization on children. Now, when you're a child, there's not too much. I mean, there's a little bit of puppy love here and there, but really, children, they're not really interested in that. No, they just want to be kids. They just want to play, have fun, interact. Um, and then they don't really get curious till, at least sexually curious. I mean, romantically curious a little bit sooner, but sexually curious, they're not sexually curious till at the earliest 9, 10. Um, and so when they had this bill passed in Florida, and please stay tuned to the end. I know you heard this part too. They had this bill passed in Florida about not teaching kindergarten through third graders about, you know, about sex education and about, sexual identity or whatever. Basically, let kids be kids. Basically, it's like don't groom them, you know. And you have this warped ideology. You see two boys hanging out, inseparable, best friends, and you're just like, oh well, they must be gay. It's like, well, no, they're best friends. You don't. No, no. I mean, come on. At that age, no way. No way does a child know. Okay? So basically saying you can't teach sex education till the fourth grade, which in my opinion it should be more than that. It should be fifth or sixth grade. But I guarantee you get more sex education from the locker rooms than you do from class and on TV too. So it's kind of interesting how how the teachers are still behind the eight ball. And a bunch of them resign because the bill takes effect in July, right smack dab in the middle of summer, right before summer school. So there you go. And a bunch of them are resigning in droves because they know what they've been doing, they know what they've been teaching. Now, on top of that, shifting over to other Disney news. Disney Cruise Lines. And I had my beef with Disney Cruise Lines when they stranded that crew to withstand Hurricane Dorian. They could have put them on the ship and they could have sailed to Florida easily. They could have, but they didn't. But that's not why I'm mad at Disney Cruise Lines. There was a crew member who molested an 11-year-old girl and was caught on camera. And this was when they were docked at Port Canaveral here in Florida. And they didn't set sail to the Bahamas yet, okay? So what had happened was security guard, she told her supervisor, said, when we call the FBI, blah 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 blah. It's like, no, don't call anything yet, blah 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 blah. And pretty much once they got out to sea, they they made sure that he got to the Bahamas and was let go then and there, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Didn't prosecute, didn't charge, didn't do nothing. But when you're docked at the port, that is United States law. That is Florida state law. So she then resigned, because you can't just be protecting child molesters. But then again, it's Disney, right? Remember a few weeks ago, they did a bust, a pedophile bust for Disney employees caught, unsurprisingly, and even there was a big crack in the lead leading up several months ago, almost a year ago. No, Grady Judd cracked that case wide open, man. But and I'm saying, with everything that's going on with Disney that you've seen in the last several weeks, last couple weeks in particular, isn't it time to say enough's enough? Isn't it time to vote with your wallet? Now, you do what you do. I'm not going to say do what you do, but you know what I would do, and you know what I'm doing right now? I'm not giving Disney one more dime, one more red cent. For instance, I will not pay to go see any new Marvel movie or any new movie coming out from Disney Studios. I will not watch anything from Disney from now on. Some of the older stuff, sure. At some point, when you say when's the cutoff, that's up to you. You gotta make that determination. I will not, and I haven't been buying any new Marvel comic books for a while now. And I mean, if I'm gonna buy a comic book from Marvel, it's gonna be pre-Disney Marvel. I will not. No, no. Well, I mean, because in my opinion, Marvel died when Disney bought it. Lucasfilms, absolutely not. No, no Disney Star Wars for me at all. If they do anything with Indiana Jones, nope. No Disney. No Disney Lucasfilms. Period. Bar none. Pixar. Some of the older movies are okay, but no, anything new coming out of these studios, anything new coming out of this parent company, I will not buy. I will not knowingly buy. I'm certainly not going to any of the theme parks at all ever again, which I haven't in quite some time, because for almost half the price you could go to Universal parks. And they're more fun and they treat you better too. Um, but as far as Disney goes, no, absolutely not. It is the quintessential hub for predators, and you know what the prey is? The children. So I'm not going to contribute to that culture in any way, shape, or form, and that means my money. I don't have Disney stock, but if I had Disney stock, I'd sell. I mean, even if it's a little bit lower than it was a few weeks ago, I'd still sell. Um, no, I mean it's just a matter of conscience. It's between you and God what you want to do with Disney, and what type of mental gymnastics you gotta perform to justify, um, you know, with your Disney consumption. So, anyways, just put it before God, and remember, you don't have to do Disney. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.